Oh my god! That's the end of it, y'all. We finally got all Terraria achievements. Like, literally. Look at this. We finally have all of them. I am just so relieved now that
Come on, logic.
There's no Terraria specialized intro today, because me getting the very last achievement in the game, Supreme Helper Minion, is the actual intro, despite the fact that it's nearly 50 seconds long. But that doesn't matter now. Now, after the intro is finished, let's say what I normally say all together. Don't remember? That's okay, I'll help you out. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlepugs. 'Tis I, your lord, the King Pug Gaming, and welcome back to episode 2 of this Let's Play the Calamity Mod Season 1. Now, let's go. Been a hot minute since we've been in this world. Now that we've got this over with, let's do some Calamity action now that Thorium has been completed. Oh, I miss this world a lot. Oh yeah, I'm sorry about all the life crystals I have. While I was on my hiatus, I did too much farming, like I did with Thorium. But now, let's increase the maximum life up to 400. Nom 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 nom. Well. An old friend is back! Not for too long! And also, I started a little project right here that I didn't complete because, well, I didn't have enough materials. And also because every single time when I think of a new base, my ideas are normally just too big because this is a Minecraft where I can build a base as big as I want it to be. So you know what? I'm just gonna say this, it's time for a building montage. Alright, done. For now. Well, all I did was just add the exterior walls. I'll add the interior walls off camera. But right now, I got other things on my mind. Like especially crafting a bunch of accessories. First of all, I have gathered every single material to once again make the Terra Spark boots. Oh, wait a second. I don't have an anklet of the wind. Oh well. But what we can do is most certainly place down the Tinkerer's Workshop and then, well, what are we gonna do next? Take off the Hermes boots, fuse it with rocket boots to make Spectra boots. Okay, calm down, thanks. And that's all we can craft. Now, gotta head to the jungle in order to get ourselves an anklet of the wind. But I'll get some Spelunker potions just in case. Wait a second, I think I can craft a Calamity Mod accessory right now. But I have plenty of, yes I can, I got all these jellies. And thanks to green jellyfish spawning in pre-heart mode, I can already craft this accessory right off the bat. Wait, what? I can't craft it? Wait. Oh, I have to be on an ant. Okay, it's a hard mode accessory, so that'll have to wait. Oops, wait a second. Do I have water walking boots? Let me check my bank. Nope, I don't have walking boots. No. I don't have water walking boots? I guess the ImkSushi mod can provide me a crafting recipe. Let's just get out a water walking potion if we have any. Oh.
Well, that's just great. I don't have any.
Wait, I can already figure out what the crafting recipe would be by using the obsidian skull. So, obsidian water walking boots. Water walking boots. Oh, it's a recipe added by the Calamity Mod. 5 water walking potions and 5 pieces of leather. Okay, that's not so bad. Wait a second.
To also craft the Terraria Calamity boots, I also need an obsidian rose. That took a long time to get in master mode. Now we're doing this again.
You know what, I'll just go to the jungle and get the Anklet of the Wind. I'll be fine with just the original lightning boots. Actually, I'll be fine with the frostspark boots. The Terraspark boots don't give that much of a speed increase until we craft the angel treads in hard mode. And of course, I can already tell that y'all can see in my inventory I have an Old Lord Oath Sword and a Blade Crest Oath Sword. But don't worry, I'm not going to use any of these weapons until this episode, right after I defeat the Desert Scourge. Alright? No using the Old Lord Oath Sword and the Blade Crest Oath Sword until right after I've defeated the Desert Scourge. Got it? Get it? Alright, now let's go to the jungle. Okay. I need a Spelunker potion. And also, did y'all know, with the majority of the summoning items within this mod, especially vanilla game ones, they are not consumable when you are about to fight a boss, so you can have as many as you like. I already got the suspicious looking eye and the slime crown, because in this episode, I do want to fight the Eye of Cthulhu and King Slime in Revengeance mode. Feral Claws, 9 Danka. Staff of Regrowth, 9 Danka, but thanks for more Spelunker potions. Appreciate it. Could this be the one? Nope. All surrounded by lava. Either Lava Charm or Anklet of the Wind. Well, gotta take the risk by dipping my toes into the lava a bit, all just for flower boots. But they are a material, but I bet nothing too helpful. The fairy boots. And Plague Bringer Pistons, that is rogue hard modes. I mean summon a hard mode, so nope. What's that? I've heard it's called Drayden's Abandoned Labs, but I already found one in the snow biome, but I'm shocked I found one now in the jungle. It has to be guarded, so I'm gonna be really careful. But first, Feral Claws, 9 Danka, also Night Owl Potion, thank you.
Yep, I see a turret in the lab, so it is already guarded.
So my best idea is to not go in there until I figure out how to deactivate them. But hey, after I found that, I found the jungle temple, so that's good and all. But we're still looking for a darn Anklet of the Wind, not a jungle temple. Yes. A magic mirror, but we also got another Spelunker potion. Okay, I'll take it. Got 2 chests right here. Will they be lucky ones? That's a boomstick. Not what I'm looking for. But what about the second chest just to the northwest? Well then, now let's see. Ah, yeah! Thank you. And now in the jungle, I am outie. And now let's go ahead and proceed with the upgrades. First of all, take off the Spectre boots. Then lightning boots, and then the frostbite boots. Wait, is the Molten Charm able to be used in the Firestorm boots? Let's see, Molten Charm. Oh, we still need the Obsidian Rose.
I am not farming in this episode.
But before I fight the Desert Scourge, I just want to have my first Revengeance mode boss fight. And King Slime, you'll have to do. Hey there, pal. Good to see you again. And nice sprite, bro. Oh, now you spawn numerous colored slimes instead of just blue ones. Good to know. Good to know. but the colored slimes are not gonna be spiked. I know that for sure. Yeah, still easy. Oh, you also spawn spiked ice slimes too? Oh, that ain't good. You really are a slime king. With good reason. You command all slimes. Oh, I'm in a real slimy situation. Wait, what is that? I see a giant ruby shooting projectiles at me. Oh. Okay. Wait. What? I got the pet right away? We're not in master mode at all. Oh, I guess Revengeance mode counts as Calamity's master mode. But cool. Our first Revengeance mode fight is done. King Slime. Only a fool could be caught by this pitiful excuse for a hunter. Unfortunately, our world has no shortage of those. Is that Yarum? But cool, I got a pet. Nice, we actually have the baby King Slime. That is great. And it's cool that in Revengeance mode, we can actually get Master Mode relics, so no worries about creating a Master Mode world anymore. But I'll save the Eye of Cthulhu for after the Desert Scourge, because I'm going by the planned boss progression list. And by this, we are supposed to fight King Slime, then the Torch God, then the Desert Scourge, then the Eye of Cthulhu. Now treasure bag of King Slime. Wow! Thank you. Stress pills. Can be worn in vanity slots. For defense, it's still a material. Adrenaline charges 20% faster. Increases your maximum movement speed and acceleration by 5%. A Revengeance mode only drop. And parts of the ninja armor set. Thanks to the entire team, everyone who supported, and those who all play the mod and keep it alive. The confines of this painting is not enough to fit the entire team. Huh. Oh cool, this is a donator item. That is just great. Let's see, what are stress pills a material for? Occult Skull Crown. We need the Heart of Darkness, a laudanum, and Nightmare Fuel. And this is dropped by Pumpkin Moon Monsters, but I think that's post-doggo. You know what? The lowest section of my newly built structure will contain the majority of my relics. But I'll have walls. So there's the King Slime relic. And I've missed the gloriness of all those golden and magnificent relics. But the next boss we're gonna fight, okay, I can hardly speak. It's gonna be the Desert Scourge. But wait, I think I know exactly how to craft the Desert Medallion. But just in case, I'll grab one Storm Lion.
Death in the underground jungle.
You did this to me!
You deserve a much worse fate than death.
Now let's look at the Storm Lion Mandible, the Desert Medallion. Yeah, it's really easy to craft. And best part, still not consumable. I should save all these relics and put them on a cosplay. On any part of the base. Yeah, I should do it. It's gonna be worth it. Crimson Altar to the west. Well, there's 3 crimson biomes in this world, so we could go to any of them, but I'm going to the one that's the closest to my base, so that way I can craft the Desert Scourge's summoning item. Alright, we made it. Now, the summoning item. Desert Medallion. Summons the Desert Scourge when used in the desert, and rages outside of the desert. It is not consumable. And to make it, you need 25 sand blocks, 15 cacti, 4 Iron Lion mandibles, and 2 Storm Lion mandibles. Here we go. But first, let's make a little arena before we actually fight the Desert Scourge, and get some buff potions. A chicken nugget, cause why not? Also, I discovered a lot of floating islands. Then an iron skin potion, a swiftness potion, and a regeneration potion. And if the Desert Scourge spawns any minions, then why not a heart reach potion? I found all of those just by digging a elevator. That's all. Now, let's go to the desert and make that arena before we kill the Desert Scourge.
You again.
How'd you follow me to the desert? Well, you can't follow me any longer. But hey, Wolfram Pylon. Okay, now we have 3 supercharged Wolfram enemies and a vulture. Okay, it's all taken care of. Let's continue building the arena. King Pug, this is a bad idea. You can't fight the Desert Scourge with melee weapons.
Watch me!
Are y'all ready for this? If not, well then, just gotta deal with it. Here we go, everyone. The Desert Scourge has awoken. Okay, those are quite some big words. And there's 3 of them. Oh, other 2 are just called Desert Nuisances. Okay then. That's a scary growl. Okay, that's it? That's all you've got, Desert Scourge? The depths of the underground desert are rumbling. The desert wind is blowing furiously. The Desert Scourge has been defeated. That's it, really? Okay, I really like the new Desert Scourge fight compared to the last time I fought it. The Desert Scourge to me now is honestly super terrifying now. Its growl scares me. A little bit though. I might be shaking in real life, but on the outside, I was completely calm. I knew that once I had rage, adrenaline, this would be over in a few seconds. And because, like normal, I get cocky with my strength, I'll kill the Desert Scourge another time. But yeah, I love the Desert Scourge's theme. It is rad and awesome. It's got rock style. It has a bit of rock and something else, but overall, the Desert Scourge has a really nice theme. I really like it. But yeah, the Desert Nuisances, they actually don't mean too much to me in the fight against the Desert Scourge. All that matters is beating up this giant worm. Once I kill him again, I'll read the lore told by Yarum and pretty much anything else. But yeah, I like the Desert Scourge. This new fight is super awesome, but I think the Balo Her was too good for this fight. Yeah, just look at that. The Desert Scourge is only gonna die in just a couple more seconds. Yep, and there it goes. Okay, now let's put down the Desert Scourge relic. I haven't seen this. Looks sick. Now let's look at the lore. The Desert Scourge. The great sea worm appears to have survived the extreme heat and has even adapted to it. What used to be a majestic beast swimming through the water has now dried up and become a gluttonous husk, constantly on a voracious search for its next meal. Good thing I stopped it. Now let's check out the treasure bag. Okay, so we got a lot of stuff from the Desert Scourge, and pretty much anything else you can find in the ocean. Okay, wait, Arrowstone. Hey, I remember that very well from the top of my head.
How did you start getting there, Goblin Tinkerer? Come on, you're better than that.
Arrowstone increases flight time, movement speed, and jump speed by 10%. A sand cloak. Well, this is only a rogue thing. Oh, it's pretty much useless to me. Sandy angling kit has a chance to contain various fishing gear. I'll keep that in mind. Now let's look at the expert mode item. Rash Ocean Crest. Most ocean enemies become friendly and provides water breathing. Cool. And with all the stuff we got from the Desert Scourge, pearl shards, corals, starfish, and seashells, we can craft sea remains. But I'll leave that to the next episode. And of course, like the majority of Calamity Mod bosses, the Desert Scourge has lore, written by Fabsoul, the creator of this mod, and I'm gonna read it to you at the end of the video. Well, not all bosses have lore. The only bosses that don't have lore are the Perforators and the Old Duke. And because I kept my promise, now that we've killed the Desert Scourge, I can use both the Blade Crest Oath Sword and the Old Lord Oath Sword to my desires. Like flying! Woohoo! I love the Old Lord Oath Sword. So useful for traveling! I just love it. Look at that, you can fly forever. Who needs wings with a weapon like this? Yeah! So this is gonna be the end of the second episode, so I hope y'all have enjoyed watching me lose my sanity. And as always, thanks for watching, y'all. Have a nice day, and stay pugtastic. Tune in for the lore. Lore of the Desert Scourge. When the Sea King, Amedius, refused to partake in the forbidden ritual to awaken the Moon Lord / the Dark Lord from his slumber and imprison him on the moon, the Jungle Tyrant King Yarum had the Witch Calamitous evaporate all the seas watered with fire and brimstone. This event caused the Great Sea Worm, now known as the Desert Scourge, to go on a rampage. Deprived of its previous food source, crab and shark meat, it devoured up all the inhabitants of the now dried up Sea Kingdom. Now the sea worm has dried out and become a hollow shell of its former self, constantly seeking fresh meat for it to devour.